second half. What have you seen from him since he arrived here, and trying to just get a look at who he is as a player?
Yeah, he's shot the ball really well. We've been able to generate a lot of good looks for him. Doesn't need a lot of time or space to get this shot off. I think he certainly can be a really dangerous shooter you can put on the move too. So.
And then does that skill set just something that you really need in this with this group?
Absolutely. Shooting never goes out of style. You could always use it. I think he's got enough experience in the league too. He knows kind of knows how to play. Defensively, he knows what we're trying to do. So he's looked really good all summer and through training camp so far.
Prior to that, the first half was pretty ugly. Mm-hmm. Just what did you see from your group that?
Yeah, as we know, they're going to test your ability to get back, and it's not just getting back; it's also getting back and getting that ball contained nice and early, which we struggle with. But we were trying to mix in a lot of zone at times too. But yeah, they looked like they were way sharper and quicker than we were to everything they were trying to get to, and we were reacting a lot.
Rob is trying to play through physicality. Like, how does he have to be more effective just in terms of handling?
Yeah, I think the key for Rob is, pick a direction and go. I think physicality gets him if he's trying to kind of always reverse course. And then if he has to fight it at that point in time, he should be looking to get off of it. But yeah, when he puts his shoulder down and he picks a direction and he can turn the corner, then it opens up a lot of passing angles and other opportunities for him.
Ant and Julius looked like they were pretty in sync offensively, kind of picking up from the playoffs. Just what did you see from them and kind of their two-man game?
Yeah, they thought, for their first minutes out there, I thought they looked okay. And obviously Julius struggled to finish a little bit, rusty there. And I thought Ant, had some good looks, but then I thought also, there were some things out there we missed that were right in front of us, so just simple stuff. But
seemed like the defensive intensity went from about a 5 to an 8 when Jalen came in.
Yeah.
What do those types of tone setters do as you're trying to reinstill this defensive identity?
Yeah, absolutely. That's inexcusable. We got to do it from the start. We have to do a better job of kind of establishing a defensive presence earlier before Jalen comes in, and that's something that we'll definitely be talking about. So.
Is that disappointing when it's been such an emphasis all camp, and then the game starts, and I don't know if it's because of their tempo or what, that it did drop off like that?
Yeah, a little bit. I think a little bit, ball pressure. I think we were a little too respectful of their speed at times, and we gave them too much, runway to keep running on us. I think we could have done a better job of getting into the ball, and Jalen showed what that can do, so.
Could you talk about Bones' performance tonight and what you hope to see from him, like what he's been adding to the team so far?
Yeah, Bones gives us a guy obviously who can make shots, create his own three, and he just knows how to play. You can see he's the type of guy who can get hot in a hurry, which is nice, and another ball handler for sure.
Have you seen players specifically step up as a leader for these younger players?
Yeah, no doubt. We've had a lot of good leadership moments so far early. Anthony, all the guys really have come back and with the right frame of mind and talking about the right things right now. So.
Just to kind of follow up on that, noticed a lot of coaching on the sidelines there. Which guys have kind of come forward and teamed up and kind of just given their expertise to some of the younger Wolves?
Well, a lot of times it happens, guys who share the same position group, bigs will be imparting knowledge and, guards will help with guards and that kind of stuff. So.
Chris, when Mike went out for a minute, it looked like TJ was going to step in and play the one for a little bit in that second quarter. Is that something that maybe you're looking to see from him to kind of create some more lineup flexibility and tap into what he did in college?
What we love about DJ is that he's, gets downhill, he makes plays, and I don't know if that's the one position, but there's a guy out there as a secondary playmaker certainly that you really can benefit from having on the floor, and you've seen that in the last 2 games. He's really kick-started our offense with certain lineups out there by getting to the heart of the defense. But to put the ball in his hands and ask him to play as a classic point guard. I don't think that suits his strengths to the the best of his abilities, and probably not ours either. But we feel confident in his ability to make plays when the ball is in his hand.
And do you think maybe the fact that he is willing to get downhill so quickly and be able to make those, get into the paint and just get rid of it or lay it up and do that quickly kind of enables him to maybe play in more lineups where there isn't necessarily a traditional point guard that you can put out there?
Sure. I mean, there's definitely going to be lineups that have that. I mean, we've played lineups with Dante, Julius, Ant, Rudy, and Jaden. There's probably not a traditional point guard there, and we rely a lot on our guys who have gravity, whether it's Ant or Julius, or guys like TJ who can punch through to the paint.